Welcome to the Spice Zone, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Boygos, and today we are going to be taking a look at Dartrix, the middle-staged evolution. It's actually more of like a teenaged-looking Pokemon, I would say. But it's Rowlet's evolution, and it's before Decidueye. And I also paired it up with the other two Alolan starters, but instead the final forms in Incineroar and Primarina, so we'll see if they steal the show in this video. But this team is all new Pokemon, so I wanted to get this out to you guys. I got the Primarina video out a little bit later than I wanted to, so I wanted to hit back with a Dartrix video right away. Get this out there for you guys. I think this thing might be the sleeper hit of this most recent update. It's got Brave Bird. I know it's got Razor Leaf, but the Brave Bird is so cool. So that's my copium answer there. Is that we're gonna get some Brave Birds in here, and so now in comes Dartrix. And this could be an Ice Beam, which would hurt for double super effective, but it still wouldn't KO. So Play Rough, yeah, not going to quite do it. In comes a Registeel, and Registeel, you're going to get Flame Charge. This is really going to hurt you. So Dartrix kind of got out of there as fast as possible. And in comes Incineroar. You know, Incineroar is going to get this shield here with this Flamethrower here. Flamethrower. No, Flame Charge. Flame Charge, not Flamethrower. Sorry, guys. It's really important that I specify that it's Flame Charge, because Flame Charge boosts your attack, and it makes these Snarls do even more. So now you can see I'm actually going to be able to just not quite farm down the Registeel, but once I throw here again, these Snarls are going to be doing a ton to the Azumarill. Look at that. That's way more than it would have done normally, and so we're actually going to get to a big old Flame Charge. We're gonna toast the Azumarill here, and I don't think, yeah, we don't even have to use Dartrix. Let's go, Dartrix, dub. But Incineroar did all the work. But Dartrix threatened that Azu. You know, it had to happen. It had to happen the way that it happened. All right, so let's see what we got. We got Incineroar moving into game 2 here, and we've got it looks like a Bite for Alligator. And so I'm just like, all right, well, I'll stay in then. And throw the Dark Pulse. These are the first games of the season, guys. You're going to get some spicy stuff. And I sniped that Feraligatr out of there just to make all that energy go to waste. And then in comes a Venusaur, and we're a flying type, so we're gonna actually double resist the grass type moves, the Frenzy Plant. So if we call a Frenzy Plant, that'd be big. But yeah, the Vine Whips aren't going to quite be able to. They're not going to be able to Vine Whip us down. I think we can actually get to a move here. We just stay in right here, and they've got a single move Solar Beam Venusaur. That's what you see in the first games of the season here, and just with a little sliver of health, Dartrix is able to Brave Bird the Venusaur here. And let's see, does this, yeah, they don't shield, so that takes it out. And then in comes Espeon, and we've got a Dark type in Incineroar for the Espeon. We're gonna Flame Charge so that our Snarls do even more, because they've still got a shield. So they're going to shield this, and then our Snarls now are going to be doing a ton more to the Espeon. And the Flame Charge is actually going to be taking it out. So that's going to be a GG. Moving into the next one here. Incineroar looking pretty hot out here. Look, but it's not an Incineroar video, okay? It's a Dartrix video. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. It's spicy. It's a Dartrix video. Alright? Incineroar is spicy right now, too. But I think Incineroar is going to be here to play, guys. I do think Incineroar is going to be a new addition to the meta that is going to throw people out. It's going to throw people off. And all about. Yeah. So anyway, we got Frenzy Plant coming in, and that still does a ton to Incineroar. The play here, I'm going to chip away at the Lapras a little bit with my Dark Pulse, which does more damage than Flame Charge, but since it's boosted and has Stab, it's going to do a ton of damage to this Lapras. And I'm actually going to shield up the Incineroar and keep him around here for the end game. And so I'm going to get a little bit more energy just so he's not quite dead weight, have a Move Charge, and catch the Surf on the Dartrix. So Dartrix here, able to just eat that Surf really nicely, and then Razor Leaf down. And then in comes Obstagoon, and we're going to be resisting Obstagoon's counters. So that's pretty nice. They do have to Night Slash to hit us for neutral, so they might get a boost, which would stink, but their counters are not going to quite be able to do it. I think the move here might have been to go for the Brave Bird, but we'll see if they decide to shield here. Oh, they do shield, so that actually worked out, that we got a couple more Razor Leafs. This worked out way better than going for the Brave Bird. So now in comes Primarina, and this is short of a Gunk Shot here, or Hyper Beam. They are not going to be able to do a whole lot to Primarina. So we're going to swap back into the Incineroar so that we can Flame Charge the Venusaur now that they've swapped. And Primarina should be lined up with that Obstagoon in the end game. So we should be able to just come in here and Charm down. Which is, you know, always feels a little dirty, but you got to do what you got to do to win. And Primarina is kind of new, so I gotta use it. I like it a lot, you know. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. I'm having fun. All right. Here we go. Incineroar up on the Talonflame. This is an interesting matchup. We're both going to be flame charging. I'm going to be able to hit for some neutral. They're going to be hitting for resisted with the Incinerate. That was not optimal timing there. I should have thrown at least one more Snarl before throwing that, because they got a free Incinerate through, so that's not ideal. But we're going to see what happens here. This is going to... That was not ideal. That was like a bad start to the game. And... see there, I didn't throw, so that would, if I threw there, then they would have gotten another free Incinerate, and they just did again. So yeah, I made the same mistake again. Yeah, so that's not ideal, but we are going to be flame charging, and they didn't get one that time, so they're probably going to have to shield, and they decide to shield, which is just crazy. I'm going to swap into Primarina and charm down the Talonflame. I'm going to have to shield this Brave Bird. But then we're going to charm down the... Oh, they pull out into the Drifblim. Interesting. Okay, this is not good. We really don't have anything for Drifblim now that Incineroar is dead. And this Shadow Ball is going to one-pump us. And these are going to hurt. This is going to... Yeah, this is going to be a GG, I'm afraid. We've pretty much lost this one with no redemption. We're going to get Icy Wind. That's going to hurt for a lot. Okay, maybe something in the back is... Come on, show me the Swampert. Come in with a Swampert right now, how about? Come on with a Swampert. Come in with a Swampert, not that. Come in with a Swampert, show me the Swampert. Okay, so I made the wrong call here. That's right, I remember this game. So if I would have gone for the Brave Bird, I don't know if it one-shots, but combined with the Razor Leafs, I think if I would have gone for the Brave Bird, I could have won this. So that was a mistake on my end, guys. I made like 5 mistakes that game. So, you know, definitely there's like a learning curve with new teams and new mons. Learning counts and like how to throw and when to throw. But there's an example of what not to do. Now you've consumed it, and now you're going to think about it while you play with Incineroar. You're not going to be able to not think about it when you see in the Incineroar Talonflame matchup now. Is thinking about when you should throw and trying to minimize the amount of Incinerates that come through. So, alright. We've got Dartrix up on the Hisuian Electrode after taking out the first Wild Charger, and it looks like this team is going to be running double Wild Charge, which I have mad respect for. You know we love Wild Charge here on this channel, but that being said, they are going to be getting Brave Birded in return. So we're going to match that energy of debuffing and just going for it. We're going to let the next one through here. And they're debuffed like crazy. So they get it right out of there. And then in comes their Electivire. And the Shadow Electivire is really grassy. No, the grassy one is the Electrode. Get it? Because it's a grass type now. Haha. Yeah, I'm funny, guys. Alright, Electrode coming in here. And we are going to force them to throw on Incineroar. And we're going to Flame Charge. So this might KO through the shield. It might not. I guess we'll see. The Snarl will probably do him in if this Wild Charge doesn't kill. If this Wild Charge doesn't knock us out, then yeah, I'd say that the Snarl will... Yeah, okay. There we go. The Snarl took down the Electrode. Alright, moving into the next one. We got a Pupitar. And we got Primarina to answer for that. Although, yes, I know that my Razor Leafer would be a better answer, but that being said, if I use my Razor Leafer, they're very likely to swap out. So this is what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna resist the bites. And I'm sorry for yawning, by the way. It's been an incredibly long week and an incredibly long day of grinding all of these Pokemon, driving around in my car to parking lots to catch as many of all the Alolan starters as I can and pin up them all, and then trade them for Pokemon from Madison, over 100 kilometers away, because they've taken away the guaranteed trade XLs. So, yeah, you know, it's been an interesting day, but we got the content out. We're out here. If you appreciate that, if you want to see more of this stuff, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, do all this stuff. But that being said, I would have done it anyway, guys. I really wanted to see how these mons run in this new season, in these new metas. I think it's going to be really interesting how they play out in the long term. Stuff like Incineroar, like when it gets Blast Burn, what are we going to do with that? Like, what's the moveset going to be for Incineroar? You know, like, is it going to be ditching Flame Charge? Or is it going to be ditching Dark Pulse? Like, those are both really good options. So I'm interested. But anyway, swapping into the Flying type against the Fighter. And my logic here is that they're going to be we're going to be resisting their counters. And then so in comes a Wigglytuff. Oh, that's pain. Yeah, look at those charms just take away. But here's the thing. Dartrix, he's pretty bulky compared to the rest of this team. So Dartrix is actually going to go down, but it's going to get to that Brave Bird, and that was pretty pog of it, because now Primarina is going to be able to charm down the Wiggly. We've got a Charmer with some energy, and in comes a Spiritomb. So I really can't make this up. Welcome to day 1 of Go Battle League, and this Scrafty is getting charmed down. That is going to be a GG. Moving into the next one. Alright, Incineroar on Excadrill. This is an interesting matchup, but I'm going to swap into the Dartrix. I'm going to try and convince them to stay in with their Rock Slide. They're going to think Rock Slide's a good move. It's not going to quite chunk all of Dartrix down. So yeah, it draws out the heaviest grass counter, which, you know, that's nice to know that the fire is back there. Alright, because we're not going to be able to charm down a fire type. So, Copium. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I could restart the video because I yawned and pretend that I wasn't trying to not yawn that whole time. But man, sleep deprivation. Am I right? Yeah, that's a hashtag gifable moment. Sleep deprivation. Everyone has it. Everyone's gotta work. Everyone's gotta hustle. Flame Charge, gonna take out the Hisuian Electrode in one smack, plus a Snarl. And in comes Excadrill, and look how much these Snarls are doing at this point. I mean, this is disgusting, how much these Snarls are doing. Like, can our attack even go higher? Oh, it can go higher, baby. It can go higher, baby. You ain't seen nothing yet. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Boom, and we are flame charging just because that was a CMP right there. And then boom, we 1 HP clap the talent. Nope, it's a simul KO. Ow, that's pain. Alright, well, we did our best. Alright, guys, keep grinding, and I will see you in the next one. Hit that subscribe button for more Alolan Pokemon coming soon. Peace.